Hi, everyone. I'm moving this little paper over. Okay, let's talk about having a YouTube channel for a product-based business. Now, I am not talking about building a YouTube channel for a YouTube channel's sake. So if you're interested in doing that, that's great, but this is not what this is going to be about. What I'm talking about in this series is going to be if you have a product-based business where you sell things that you make, or you have products that you do POD or whatever the situation is, and you want to do a YouTube channel for that, what kind of channel should it be? How should you do the videos? How should you do the uploads and that kind of thing? It's very different if you have a product-based business that you're using your YouTube channel to support than it is to just have a YouTube channel where you want to grow it and get a big audience and make money from ads and do brand deals and that kind of stuff. Very different. And you do have to figure this out before you go into starting a YouTube channel, just because of the way that YouTube works. It's going to save you a lot of time down the road if you can figure this out before you even get started. So let's go through the who, what, when, where, why. I tried to fit it into that. There's a couple that don't really work, but it's close enough. And the most important thing that you need to figure out, and I really need you to figure this out. So do not skip on this. Don't just listen to this video and go, oh, that's nice, and then don't do this. You need to sit down. This is your homework. Okay, sit down and figure this stuff out. Because if you have this plan in place before you even get started, it's going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to save you a lot of trouble trying to retrain the YouTube algorithm. Because if YouTube gets your videos and thinks that they're about one thing, it's really hard to push it out of that niche. It's really difficult. It's just the way that the algorithm works, and I'll kind of get into that in the next video. But the first thing you need to figure out is, why are you doing YouTube? Okay. And like I said, if you want to sell more products, that's your why. So figure out the why are you doing YouTube. And like I said, if you want to do a YouTube channel that's going to get you a lot of income on its own, this is not probably what you're going to be looking for. Okay. I'm not that kind of, I'm not that person. There are tons of people on YouTube who have channels completely devoted to how to do a YouTube channel. So that's the kind of thing that you're going to want to look for. This is for people who have a product and want to sell more of that product, or want to get their customers engaged with their business as a product business. Okay, so you have a business already, and now you're trying to add YouTube on to promote that business. This is not for people who want to get a YouTube channel and promote that channel. It's a different process. But you need to decide, why do you want to do YouTube? Do you want to sell more products? Do you want to grow your audience? Do you want to just get your business name out there? Do you want to answer questions for people? Because all of those things are valid reasons for doing YouTube for a product-based business. You just need to decide which is your primary goal, okay? The second thing is what is your goal? Like I just said, if you know what your goal is, it's going to help you decide what types of videos that you want to make. It's going to help you decide what types of videos not to make. And it's going to help you when you're doing the research and looking into your niche on YouTube to see if that's what YouTube thinks your niche is about. And I will tell you that I have 5 YouTube channels. Okay. I think 5 or 6. I think it's just 5. It could be 6. I don't know. I have 5 at least. 2 of them I rarely even open up. And today I went in to see, and people have been leaving comments that I haven't seen because I haven't put any videos on them for so long, because they're just kind of projects that are either on the back burner, or one of them is for a website that I've shut down. So I don't put new content on there, but people still watch it. So you have to decide, what is your goal? Do you want to bring people to your channel? Do you want to bring people to your business? Do you want to bring people to your products? What is the goal? And this goes into the where, which is, where do you want to send people after they watch your video? Do you want them to watch another video? Do you want them to go to your listings? Do you want them to go to your website? So you need to decide the where are you going to send them afterwards. That's the why, the what, and the where, okay? The who is your audience? Do you want to just get random people who are browsing on YouTube to see your videos? That doesn't seem very good for this specific purpose. I think that your YouTube audience is going to be your customer base. So you need to know who is buying from you. And all of this stuff is really important. The YouTube algorithm is very specific. And like I said, it's very hard to retrain it. Once it decides something about your channel, it's very hard to retrain it. So you want to decide all this stuff right up front so that you can know what kind of videos to make, and then you can attract the right people, and you can, just let YouTube figure it out the right way first, because you will avoid a lot of time wasted if you don't figure this stuff out first. Okay, so who is your audience? You really need to understand that. Do you want to engage people in an activity with you? Like, are you going to do tutorials? Are you going to do demos? Are you going to walk through things? Are you just going to do product videos? And that's perfectly legitimate also. You want to say who is your audience and what do you want them to do, which is the where are you going to send them afterwards. And that's all going to inform what types of videos that you make. Okay, the when of this, the who, what, when, where, why, is when is someone going to watch a video that you make? Okay, and this, you have to think about this when you're talking about what kind of content you're going to be making. Because if you're coming into this thinking, oh, I'm just going to do YouTube shorts and that's all because they're fast, that's fine. But there's stuff about YouTube shorts that are a little weird on YouTube. But you have to understand that when people are watching a short video, they're probably looking for entertainment. Okay, I do a lot of product videos that are shorts just because they're short, and that's how YouTube uploads them. But I don't expect, honestly, I don't expect people to watch those for entertainment. I have them there for different purposes, which I'll go into because we are going to go look at my product-based channel. But do you want people to be entertained with your channel? Do you want people to learn something from your channel? If you want people to be entertained, that's a specific type of video. If you want people to learn something, that's a different type of video. Plus, you have to play into the search algorithm a little bit more as opposed to the browse algorithm, and there are different things. So I know that I'm making this sound really complicated. It kind of is. But if you figure out these things first, so why are you doing YouTube to begin with? What do you want to get out of it? What's your goal? Okay, why are you doing YouTube? What's your goal? I'll go through the whole list. Who is your audience? When do you expect people to be watching? Do they want to learn something? Do they want to be entertained? Do they want to just find one fact and then move on? And then where do you want to send them after that? If you figured those 5 things out before you even post one video, it's going to be a lot easier for you to control this. And I say control, but you have to work with the YouTube algorithm, and it is a pain. So that's the first part of this series. Okay, let's talk about the YouTube algorithm in the next one, because it's really important that you understand how this works. And if you don't, it's going to just make your job a lot harder and take a lot longer. All right, so give this video a thumbs up. Watch for the next video. I'm going to put this all in a playlist. So just watch the whole playlist. It's going to be like a mini course on YouTube for product-based businesses. And I will talk to you later.